Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, hello. Hello, chat. Just wait, let me paste the link of the live stream in the Discord. After that, we will start today's stream. Mm, oh, wait, wait, wait. Mm, Turning off my display for a while. Just have to make some changes in the stream setting. I forget to make the changes. Mm, mm, mm. Okay, fine. Now I have made the changes. Now I will share the stream link. Just wait. Okay. Mhm. Okay, so now we'll start the stream. So, hi everyone. Today is my day 14 of my C++ DSA journey. In today's stream, we will first revisit some problems. After that, we will try some new problems. Maybe those will be based on binary search today because I have seen the lecture but haven't seen the lecture in depth. Like strings are not that harder, but maybe we'll have to see the syntax of like how to write the code when we write the code for strings because there are some new functions that we use in strings for different type of things. And according to the roadmap, today we have to solve only one new problem, but we will see. We will go with the flow and we will try some new problems because the problems revisit that we have to do is not so much that will not take that much time to be revisited. You know, um, like this will be the first problem that we will revisit, and this will be the second problem. These problems are very uh, smaller, like very easy level. Just they will not take that much time. So maybe we will today pick some another problems like in which binary search will be used, right? We did have to solve them also, so maybe we will take that. Um, okay, so first I will start the revisit of the second first problem today. That's name is reverse string. Hmm. So this problem name is reverse string. Like we can assume it as we have to write a function that reverses a string. The input string is given as an array of characters. I'm just checking my voice if it's coming in a good way or what. It feels like it's coming in a little bad way. Okay, wait. Hello, hello, hello. Okay. Now I think the voice will be fine. Just sometimes the setting shows that it is 80%, but don't know. There comes a glitch in, I think, in the OBS Studio that lowers down the volume sometimes. Um, okay. So in this problem, we just have to reverse the string. Okay, like there are, you can see characters given. And yesterday I solved this problem, but after that I got to know in the lecture that okay, this is a array string array, right? You know, this is not a pure string like which we write using C++ STL function. Sorry, C++ STL. Like there comes another container for strings in C++. This is not pure like that. We can say this is array or vector. Like here we have created a vector type character, right? This is a vector of character values. So what we did in this, just we, okay, I will rewrite the code. This code is very smaller, so we can rewrite it. And what we have to do, we will just pick the first value, small value, and swap it until we reach the end. So we take two pointers in this. First pointer will start from the 0th index. Second pointer will start from the last index, right? And after that, we will use a while loop. While start is less than or equals to end. Till that point, we will have to do that. And here, swap, we will swap string of start, and every time it is plus plus, and string of end, and every time it is plus plus. And in the end, we don't have to return something, I think, because this is a while function, right? Just we are doing in place reversing the string. And okay, here it will be closed. This is the code for this. We have a very smaller code, right? Runtime error. Okay. Overflow. Oh, sorry, sorry. Here it will be minus minus, right? Because we are running backwards. We are going backwards in the second pointer because it is representing the last bound, last value of the array, and we have to go backwards. And this is just this problem. I'm trying to understand what are strings like from the past 2 days. I have been being awake for a very late night, and because of that, I think I have seen the lectures, but haven't like understood those in a very good way. Maybe because of that, you all are seeing the lack of understanding when I'm trying to explain the things. And these lectures are not that much, time length of these lectures also don't have that much time length, but I haven't seen them in a detailed way or like in a focused way, I will say. But today I will see them after the stream. I will try to, I will watch them in a good way. And I think from tomorrow I will be able to explain the strings in a very good way because there are so many new functions and new things that we have to use in strings that I'm trying to understand about. I don't know. Okay, this is the first problem that we have revisited, and time complexity of the code will be big of n because we did use while loop and we are traversing the whole array, right? Like using two pointers, even if we are using two pointers, we are traversing the whole array from right to middle and middle to sorry, left to middle, right? So it covers the whole array. That's why. Mm, okay, this problem is revisited. I will mark it as revisited. Just there will be a secondary visit in that just the code will be very smaller and easy. Sorry, first problem revisited. Okay, now we will start the second revisit of today. Name was number of steps to reduce a number to 0. Today I have also thought about to solve this problem like a valid palindrome in strings. Okay, this is a string, so I will try to understand what is given here. Like it is being taught in the lecture, but I have seen it in the evening time today, and it was in my mind, but I have like little forgotten about it because I know what will happen in the solution. Just have not understood the code yet, like in a way that like in this we will be applying if else conditions on some function that we will create, like that will be a boolean function. It is not given here, don't know why, and I think it is given in this part. Okay, but in the video it is explained by some using. Okay, wait, I think ma'am have used the function for strings to check for it. Okay, because when we try to understand if it's a valid palindrome or not, we also have to convert the uppercase letters to lowercase, or I think lowercase letters to uppercase, all of that, so that we can compare it if that those are equal or not at the starting and the end, and at a point start will be less than end, and it will be that point. Okay, then we will say that okay, the string is palindrome. That's what we are checking here. Maybe yeah, we can use this code also. This is very simple code for checking that. And okay, there is a function written here. Don't know. This function is not given in the before this, right? Hmm. But we can, and you can see when we check the number of elements present in the string, we use this function string.length, and you know what does this mean? Like is not is alphanumeric means if that value is not alphabet or a number, then we will exclude that, and then in that case low plus plus. Else if it's not like we are checking for high and low pointers, if that is not also uh, okay, yeah, else if not alphanumeric, then in that case we will, like we are skipping those values which are not any alphabet or number, and in the else if case, if low is equals to and like suppose they are alphabet or numbers, then we are just increasing their pointers, like which the value which we are pointing, like they will be considered as okay, they are equal to like each other. In the else case we are returning false. If that's not true, right? Because false means it's not a valid palindrome, and if even after that, like we keep doing that, and if in the else, if it will be true in the till the end, till this point, while low is less than I, then we will return true as okay, this is a valid palindrome. That we will do that. Uh, I revisit the second problem of today. Name is number of steps to reduce a number uh, to zero. Okay. Okay, the light is gone. The electricity is gone. So I will just turn off the NVIDIA broadcast features so that the GPU will not be used and we will save some battery, right? This is okay. Let me just fix it a little bit. Oh, okay. I think this is fine. Don't know what happened to this list. Mm-hmm. Now it's closed. So we are on the second revisit of today. That's name is number of steps to reduce a number to zero. And what we have to do in this, we will be given an integer. Okay, there will be an integer. We have to return the number of steps that we have used to reduce that to zero. In one step, if the current number is even, okay, if that number is even, like here we this is the integer, this is an even integer, right? So we will divide it by 2, we will obtain 7. Then otherwise if it's an odd number, like see after dividing it we got that okay this is an odd number, then we subtract -1 from it and obtain 6. Then after that becomes even, then we divide by 2, then we obtain 3, then it becomes odd. Then again we subtract 1 and obtain 2, then obtain 2 is even and divide by 2 and obtain 1, and then 1 is odd, so subtract 1 and it becomes 0. So we have to calculate the total number of like how many times we divided it and how many times we subtracted it both together, and just we have to run like in how many steps we uh, don't know why it's not turned off. See, even after that is the NVIDIA. Okay, okay. Mm. Oh, wait. Mm. Hello, hello, hello. Wait, man, I think I just have to again restart that. Hello, 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 hello. Now the electricity is back, so we can use this function. What? Wait until the internet comes. Not desktop audio. Um. Oh, wait, this. Hmm, okay. Okay, now the background was removed, and I think that's good. So for that, we just first we take a variable. Okay, I think we can rewrite the code. Okay. First we take a variable. I have named it as steps. Um, steps steps taken. Initialize it with 0. After that, while num is more than 0, right? We have to go run the loop till that point, right? Till it becomes 0. And if num modulo with 2 is equals to 0, that means it is the even number. Then we will divide num is equals to uh, sorry, num divide equals to uh, 2, right? Else, and in this case, yeah, steps will be steps plus plus. Every time these things will be true, steps were taken plus plus. And in this case, in the else case, mm, num num minus equals to 1, and steps were taken plus plus, right? And then we will return steps. Okay, we will return steps taken like this. And okay, so it's accepted. Just it's in this. Just there is a basic maths use, right? Just a basic level of maths is used. Time complexity will be log n because we are just you know dividing the number every time by 2, like breaking down the problem into half every time we are doing this. So second revisit is done. Now we will start the first new problem of today, and you can already see that we have a good amount of time left to learn about new things, right? Second revisit problem revisited. Name was this. Okay, second problem revisit is done. Now we will. I think we should start from the first problem, that will be valid palindrome. Okay. Um, okay, start. Let's start that valid palindrome. So there are four parts of it. Palindrome number. Okay. So we can do this problem also. Like this is also a problem. Just in this, we are checking for numbers, right? So no, this is not a vector also. Now we will see that. But before this, we have to solve this problem, right? Like a phrase is a palindrome if after converting all the uppercase letters into lowercase, okay? We have to keep that in mind and removing all non-alphanumeric characters, that what we are doing in this point. Okay, wait. For removing alphanumeric characters, like what we are checking, okay? If it reads the same forward and backward, like when we read it from the front and when we read it from the back, it reads the same, right? Alphanumeric characters include letters and numbers, just because you can also see in the word alpha and numeric, right? Means alphabets and numbers. We have given a string S. We have to return true if it's a palindrome or false otherwise. Okay. Like here you can see, this is given as a man, a plan, a canal, Panama. And if we check for this, like we have converted all the uppercase characters, right, uppercase letters to lowercase. Then when we check for it, when we read it backwards, you can see a man, plan, canal, Panama. Okay, this is a palindrome. Like here is you can see. Mhm. Okay. S is an empty string after removing null alphanumeric characters. Since it's an empty string, reads the same forward backward. It is a palindrome. Okay. You can see this is also constraint given that S consists only of printable ASCII characters. So, and in ASCII characters, like in strings, there will be characters, right? There will be a word which includes more than one character, right? That is known as string also. So, and this is a pure string. You can see we have initialized a pure string. So we will understand the code by the help of AI first. Now tell me, is this code right for valid palindrome problem? And like um, I haven't wrote just pick it from a teacher's DSA sheet. And also, if something else is needed, and explain me the code like I have an understanding of array vectors, value search till now. Strings is very new. It's not that much fit in my mind, and just have done only one problem of string name as a reverse string, and in that I got to know that it's a vector of characters, not a C++ str string. Oh man, code walkthrough. Okay. Mm, yeah, that's the thing what I explained you before. But in this, okay, this code is correct. But in the lecture, if I show you, okay, let's open this. Mm, This is the second problem, but this is the first problem. Like you can see, the teacher has used this another function. Like she created another function for checking that, and in that function, just the conditions were very easy. Like we checked if it is between 0 and 9, and also when we convert it into lowercase, if it is between a to z, if that is if all the values are like this, we return true. If not, we return false. Like we are checking every time. And in the code, if I show you, like what we have done here, we are uh, telling that what we have to do in those cases. Like if it's true, okay, if it's not a alpha numeric number, we are doing low plus plus and high minus minus, means we are skipping those values. Else if this is true, like equals to low is equals to high, then low plus plus high minus minus. Uh, uh, when there may be a point, then we will cross this, then we will return true if we will all the conditions will be right, and if not, then we will return false. Okay. I This is not also clear in my mind at this point, and because of that, maybe it will be feeling like, okay, this guy is not able to explain the things in the way he should be. Yeah, but that's correct also. Okay, if we see that start is equals to 0, and okay, why I'm doing this, and is pointing at string. Okay, s dot length, nums dot size, but in this nums dot size, right? So it will be s dot length And after that, while. Oh, okay. Low and high. Or we can name this like this also. But isn't the checking function not present in the code? Okay. Okay, ma'am was telling about this that we can use functions for this also. I think he just directly use that. Okay. Yeah, you can see it checks that if character C is alphanumeric or not. And this does converts all the characters to lowercase so that it should be case insensitive comparison. Logic is right, just we have to ensure okay. No, can I want to do it like after creating the function. Ma'am told us to research about smaller function like smaller inbuilt C++ scale function for checking after writing the normal your code. Okay. Yeah, we can use this also. And for converting into lowercase, we can do this. You give me the code for it with and without STL function. And also explain me uh, block by block what's happening in the code. Okay. Words and this is a manual check. We can apply this, right? Oh man, which version you prefer for a beginner? Okay. Saying we should first try the manual version, right? So this is the manual version. Just the code is looks like it's very big, but Okay. Okay. So we are converting to lowercase. After that, we are returning that, right? So first we'll write the code for this. While if alphanumeric is low, not I minus minus. Like we skip if these are not true. Else if the things are true, we are doing this, right? So while start is less than, wait, start is less than 5. And you can see that this problem is an easy level problem, right? Don't know why the voice is a little bit, I think. Don't know why the voice is a little bit, I think. Oh man, it's giving me a very dirty. Hello, hello. Oh man, it's yeah, very dirty. Hello, hello. Yeah, very dirty. Hello, hello. Just wait, let me fix this. I think it's because of. Hello, 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 hello. Oh, yeah, we are checking if that's function for string at low string. Okay, if not is alpha is numeric, right? This is a function name at string at low, right? String at low, then low start plus plus else if and then and minus minus, right? And else if mm, string of start is equals to string of end, right? That was the case. Wait, to lowercase string is this. This okay. We have created a function for the things. Okay, so we are calling that function to lowercase. This will be inside that function. This whole part code if to lower case to lower case is equals to lower case of n to lower so start. Okay, then that case start plus plus and minus minus when those will be true, right? Else we have to return for Oh, why there is confusing braces here and here also, right? Notes. And in this case, we will return true that it's a valid palindrome. And for checking the okay, is alpha numeric. What's code for that? First, we will create the function to convert. Okay, in this. So we have passed character C. Char C. Okay, string. But where is C now? Hmm. Oh wait. How we have passed char C. Somewhere it came. This is a C parameter. Okay. This at character A. Okay. Oh, it's just the name of the parameter inside the function. So when you call alpha, the character at okay is passed into the function and inside the function it is reversed. It's a placeholder variable that is being used inside the function when we call the function. Then we pass the actual character present at the low index and high index, right? And that character becomes C in the scope function. Okay. In the function scope. So very nowadays the weather is very bad, I think. And because of I have been awake for a late night from the past few days because of that, a little bit of energy drop is happening, you know. It's funny, very. So here we are passing. Let's see. Okay, we are checking for every single character, right? That's why. And the conditions are return true if okay if it's like we are excluding those values which are not between A to Z and 0 to 9 like alphabets and numbers and and yeah, these also includes capital letters and small letters from A to Z. Okay, that we also have to keep in mind. After that, we are converting the character from uppercase to lowercase. Okay, for that we use this function. There is another simple method to write. Yeah, still. Okay, but we will first write it manually. After that, we can apply the code. But return. How the syntax is okay. If the character is more than or equals to a and right, it was and right, yeah, and c is less than or equals to uh, small z, or we can copy this. It will be 0 to 9. Inside this function, there is also another function that we can create. Here it will be or. If this is true or this is true or this is true, then in that case we are returning those values, right? Here the function. Okay. Now we will create a char function, char to lowercase. Okay. Char t. If cat is more than equals to, okay, return. I'm able to understand this part, but what we are doing here is, I think char minus, if we see char minus a plus a, return c. Wait. Okay, this is IFS condition written here. So if I see, if C is a uppercase, then we convert that, else uh, keep it the same. Okay, explain this part. Okay, if it's between this A to Z, that means it's uppercase, true case. If D minus, because map use a function to lower, for that. So we will use this. Okay, header file, we have to include this. It not feels like that I'm writing the code myself, right? Mm, like we use this function and pass the value. which you have to convert to. If it will be a uppercase character, then it will be converted to lowercase, and if it's already been to a lowercase, then it will be like that. Okay, there will be no change being happen in that. So okay, return to lower dot. See, this is the function. Mm, Function definition is not allowed here. Character C. Function definition. What? Okay, it will be outside that function. Okay. No, we haven't wrote this. Okay. So, no man. Okay. Mm, Self-numeric. I didn't undeclared identify high. Start. Yeah. Expected this to match 30. Okay. Function being called. Start this function. If we see string dot start is equals to lowercase string dot end. Mm, then what's the problem is I think that Okay. You see, you saw the things, I think, right? Like how much time it did to solve only a easy level problem. Like this is just we are checking if it's a valid palindrome or not. Even in that problem, it took this much time to solve this easy level problem. It should not have taken this much time, right? Big often. Time complexity of the code that they wrote for it is big often. Mm. Like, because I think we are traversing the whole string, right? What we will say is this will be a string or what? So we can say that say that time complexity is big of 1 because we are traversing all the characters in the string. Can string be called as another container in C++? Like it's different from vectors, right? I even don't know about that. These things about things, but I have seen that like what we did in the no, wait, like in this problem that I registered like name was string. So I got to know that the strings are more flexible than this array, like character array. Strings are more flexible when we use inbuilt STL strings of C++. Then there is so many functions that we can use in that, and like we rechange the value. Like if in the character array, like this is given like this, it is named as string, but this is a vector, right? You can see. So in this, even if we want to like change the value of s is equals to hello, like this, we can't do the things like that. But in strings, if it was a string, in that case we can done that. Like we can again rechange the value. Like from hello, okay, it was hello. Suppose it was hello, then we can name it as hello world or something like that. When we will use strings, okay. So that's why we learn about strings. What are strings? I will not consider this as I have solved this by myself. And that's why we are also online for like we are doing learn in public. So sometimes things like this can happen when we are on a new topic. Like what we did in binary search was just the algorithm was changing, right? It was an algorithm, but this is a new topic named as string. Now we will try to understand. Oh man, the voice is coming in a very. The voice is very. Just wait a second after that. We will try to understand what are the things. Wait a second after that. Oh, there was a guy on Codolio, like he was right at top of it, and like yeah, I have sent him a connection request, and he has accepted that. I was seeing what's the update in the LinkedIn about that. There was a notification that came for that, so that's why I have been checking that. So now time complexity, yeah, it is saying that I'm thinking in the right direction for checking palindrome. Okay, for our palindrome code, we traverse every character of the string one time, right? And we do skip and or compare every character max to max. It processes the one time. What? Okay, every character is being processed one time, right? That's why string complexity is big of n, and n is equals to string length. Space complexity big of 1 because we just use pointers and helper functions. There is no extra array or vector created here. Strings as a container. Yes, C++ string. So we can access the values like array also. Like we can use write the index like this and use these blocks to access the values. I have seen this in the lecture. Lecture was string. Vector is a generic container that can store any type of element like integer, char, double, etc. String is a specialized container that. Hello. I'm back. Just I switched the network to another network to the Wi-Fi because you can see status like network was showing as poor and it was buffering in my phone. Mm, okay. I think first we converted all the characters in the palindrome, like in the string that we have given, right? Example string as hello. Um, there's an example given. String is this, and if we created a vector for that, we would have written the values like this. C out string at 0, right? So it is h c out vector at 0, h c out vector outside c out string dot length. So s dot pushback. Okay, hello. D dot pushback. Both seem similar, but just string is more optimized for text. Like you can see the syntax, and the code looks also not that much longer. You want this? Take this. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello. Welcome to the stream, man. Just I was trying to learn about strings. Like I have started a new topic from yesterday that I was learning about. Welcome again to the stream. What's your update? Yesterday I was a bit tired. Okay. Container of characters. Like, oh, all good, better feel. Have you got any new other perspective, like on the things that you are thinking about when, like after tomorrow? Have Do you think that the things in your mind have changed, like your perspective on the things which you are thinking about? Do you got any better perspective on the things like which will help you to recover from that, and you get a little push from those things, like a very strong push, I would say. If that was the thing, then I think the the things will go in the right way for you. Have you got something good from the videos that I have shared you? Have those videos worked for you? Just have to remember that when we use strings, then we get extra text functions that we don't get with vectors, right? So, oh, and in the Palindrome, the you can see the syntax was somewhat similar to uh, vectors. String is a container that is specialized for characters. So we can say um, string are, yeah, now I'm thinking that all these very small things, so I should focus on my career. Hmm. I think you got the point. Like, I haven't seen those videos, before, but I have seen those videos in a different context. Like what I did at that time, like last year, I saw a video of another guy, not that guy. That was a different video. But when people started asking about this to me, then I knew about this guy from very early time. So I saw the videos of him on this topic. Then I got to know that okay, these topics somewhat reflect my mindset. Like the mindset is somewhat similar of mine to him. So why not share his video, because he's a very experienced guy in these things, and his words are very rough. I think it just directly gets into our head, right, and pushes us to like again come back and take some actions. Yeah, one question. But I think you are already focused on your career, right? Like you showed me the projects that shows that you are already on the things. What is LeetCode and how to use it? Hmm, okay. So LeetCode is a coding platform that we use to practice coding. There are coding questions given here, like from basic to advanced level for every topic, or for learning. Like you know what is DSA? Like if I ask you what is DSA, can you explain it? Uh, I can explain you. Like DSA is like data structures and algorithms. Um, and what that are the things that we practice on LeetCode. Like there are so many other platforms for this. Like you can use Geek for Geeks or Code Chef or Code Forces, but some of the platforms are for competitive programming. But for a beginner, LeetCode is good. You can use it to practice coding. Um, like data structures are data structures in which we store the data, and algorithms are specific operations that we perform on it. Is DSA used in front-end development? Um, it improves your problem-solving skills. Like just in if we say that okay, if it's purely for front end, I think you will not be only in front end, right? You will learn the skills of like in the backend part also, right? So when we try to write a logic for a thing, or maybe the things in which logic is used, so DSA helps in that, like it improves our problem solving skills. Just not that DSA is not just only about lead code or just solving problems. It helps our brain to like it trains our brain muscles to think about a problem in algorithmic way and different ways uh, whenever a new problems come, so that whenever a new problem comes, so we can uh, get to a solution and solve that problem, like like why new technologies keep coming even after when we have existing technologies, because there comes some problems in those technologies, right? So when some specific people like solve it and get a solution, or maybe they find a better solution for that problem, then they write it, and that's called problem solving, I think. Can I start with JavaScript language? Yeah, why not? JavaScript is for front end, right? You can do that. And nowadays, HTML, CSS, or JavaScript is have become basic, right? So why aren't you with DSA? Yeah, you can do that. I'm also be learning HTML, CSS is done. Just I will start JavaScript soon. And you know why I haven't like started it yet? Because of the DSS things. I'm stuck into that. Like you can see, I've created this thumbnail for the live project. Just it's not started yet. It's been pending from the start of July. That because of that, I'm not able to continue learning JavaScript or the things. But when I will like do some practice on C++, then after that JavaScript will be fine. And when you start learning DSA, like you come at a point, like you can learn it using any language. Like I'm using C++ for that. Okay, you can pick any language, and when you start learning that, then the other languages, when you try to switch to other languages, suppose JavaScript or Java or maybe Python, then the things are very similar to each other. Just the writing syntax will be different. So DSA also teaches you, like it also helps you to switch to other languages if you want to write code in other languages, right? Uh, um, like it tells you how you should write the code, how you should reduce the code and optimize it, like how you can write optimized code for systems so that the system runs faster compared to slower systems and smaller codes and clean code which uses less space or takes less time to run. You can do that. You can do that. Just we have to put some time, you know. But at a point, I think you will have to keep one thing as a core, right? Like you have to give more time to a thing. Like if you have just started DSA, then you will have to first. I think you should give more time to DSA, and in the back end, like you can keep continuing web development just in a little slow slow speed, right? Compared to DSA, because when you will start DSA, it will be a new thing for you. So suppose when you will be on a you have completed a good number of topics in DSA, then you can try to balance both of the DSA and the web development at the same time. First, you will need to give a good amount of time into this, understanding the basics. Then you will come at a point where you will say that okay, I can give more time to web development also. Then you can try to do both of these in a simultaneous time, right? Like it will be according to you, like how much your uh, there are so many uh, factors affecting that. If you feel that okay, I can handle both of these at the same time, then you can do that. But it is very different from web development. It will help indirectly to improve web development skills, but when we will use JavaScript or when we will be in backend, then it will help a lot, I think, to write good and optimized code. Like you see that why frameworks came when there was HTML and CSS or JavaScript, why framework of those languages came because they helped us write the code using less line of code and in a shorter format, right? And there's also another thing that when you start learning DSA, just be stick to a single language, okay? Just don't jump onto random courses for learning DSA every time because time is limited, right? So you have to focus. Like if you start a course and you feel that okay, this teacher is teaching us in a good style, like his teaching style is good, then you can stick to that and just keep doing DSA till a good point, and just don't directly switch to different languages when you are learning DSA. Like, where if you started DSA in C++, then you jumped onto Java, then Python, then then you will just have more confusion than clarity on the things. Okay, this is the thing that if you will keep in mind, then the things will be right. If you don't mind, can I make a thumbnail for you? Yeah, why not? Um, There was another guy like you who created a thumbnail for me, but I haven't used that. Just I can see your thumbnail. Like if you want to create it, then no, that's not a problem. Uh, and maybe you can And I'm following this playlist, from the beginning to like this point. This playlist and chat gpt or other sources, like if at a point I don't understand a problem which ma'am is explaining, or maybe a topic, then I switch to another teacher for that, like another youtuber for that particular topic, and come back again to this course, C++ course. All right. Strings. um, Collection of characters. Okay. Difference. Oh, can you tell me, um, when I was writing the code for this problem, why it felt heavy? Like this is an easy level problem, right? Was it because, what is because of the new functions, or what? Like code doesn't seem to be difficult, or I think we can add add because of using alphabet now. Okay. New territories. Territory. Yeah. Strings is also a container. Is alpha okay. These are functions. Simple palindrome check is just a comparison. Here we are doing alphanumeric skip. If okay, we are skipping non alphanumeric. We are comparing case insensitive. Yeah, mental shift. Yeah, in NS we just used to handle numbers, right? We are in the strings. We are handling alphabets, digits, spaces, punctuation. Okay, logic is simple. Difficulty level is divided because of helper functions and conditions. Core logic still strings. So palindrome check, same as array palindrome check. Extra. We can try that problem that we have seen before, right? Oh no no no, we don't have to go website. Wait. Mm, This sheet is also pending to like mark the problems that we have solved already. We will do that. But In the search, it was a palindrome number. Okay, we can see this also. Like we will just start and end. We will just traverse the array, right? So start. But how we'll do that is map. Hmm, this is not an array or vector. This is just a number. What? Three. Okay. Palindrome check array of numbers. So is it normal if I am getting stuck in my live stream of the string? Yeah. Strings is new for me, and that the thing is saying that explaining this on live is a little bit heavy, right? And I think you all are seeing that things. Yeah. In strings, we have to handle alphabets or digits or spaces and punctuation. It felt like I was. It felt like I was copying, um, copying the code, but it I was able to understand when I also saw the helper function. Okay, means when we will start recursion also. Okay, but in that case, there will not be any other new container. Ah. So we haven't taken a break also, right? In between, I think because of that, it takes a little more. We also forget it to mark at sort today. Mm. Nothing which should pick another problem, like in which a little bit old problem, right? With which we are familiar. First, because according to the roadmap, we have done the number of problems that we were supposed to do. So first new problem solved. Name was valid palindrome. Okay, I will mark it as solved in the list also. Just, we will close these tabs. These are just okay, fine. Um, how can we go back, man? Okay. Now it's a string valid palindrome is done. Remove all occurrences. If I see, like there will be a part of the part given. We have to remove the number of occurrences of this part. like this string. Okay, we can do this, but not now. We will do it tomorrow, like in a good way. Okay, because I don't want to do the things just in a way that, okay, when I've not understood it in a good way, so I will not show the things like, okay, I know all the things, and just try to do the things that are not required in the right way, right? So for now, we can pick other problems. I was supposed to be explaining the things today, but running out of time. Okay. In this problem, we have to reverse the integer, right? Math. Okay, using math. Can I use swap function in this problem? And like it is okay, okay. To reverse it, we can like divide it the digit by 10, and yeah, it was something like that, right? Wait, it's marked as math. Um, should we have to take modulo mm, of it with 10? After that, keep dividing it with 10 and storing the modulo answer in a variable. Okay, minus of, okay, initialize while x is not equals to 0. Take last digit, okay, append to reverse, remove last digit, and overflow if ref goes beyond, okay, yeah. The things, what I told you about, the things are same, right? Swap is not needed because the digits are not stored in array. They are extracted mathematically. So long ref is used long to check overflow. Okay. In then we are returning reverse in a integer format, right? It is used to check overflow. While x is not equals to 0 means the integer, the value which we are given, digit is equals to x modulo with 10, reverse is equals to reverse into digit plus digit, what? Reverse into 10 plus digit. Uh, okay. Oh, yeah. We are doing into 10, so like it will be 0 in the start when it will be like it is showing at tens and hundreds, the values tens, hundreds, or thousand. So it is being used for that. And you know why I know about that? Because I have learned in the previous lectures, like I think it was around lecture 5 or 6, or maybe even before that, that in that I learned about these things. Okay, let's see. Okay, then yeah, this was the code. Like I wrote the function to reverse an integer. Okay. So instead of this, we can do the things in this way, right? But in this, we have to also, like the environment does not allow us to store 64-bit integers side on side. What if I not use long? Will it work even after that? Okay, it's a risk. Why also happens in C++, int is a 32-bit sign range minus 2 to the power 31 to 2 to the power 31. Just to this, when we reverse, okay, then line the value grows very fast in the line. Sample input reverse. Oh, okay. Garbage value. Oh, oh yeah. If reversing x causes the value to go outside the 32-bit range, we have to return 0. That's why. Okay. But in this case, this was just a simple function to check that. So if this is the case, so we can take 0 while x is not equals to 0. Till that point, we will be doing this like digit, sorry, int digit, right? It was int or long. Okay, so it wasn't. We can use it. Int digit is equals to x modulo with 10. And every time what it will do, mm, yeah, it will like remove the last value every time from it, and the digits get shrink. And even if we divide it, it removes those digits, right? If I show you, digit is equals to this, is to rev into 10 plus digit, right? Yeah. And x divide equals to 10. And in the end, we are returning after this while loop, we are returning. But before returning, there's some conditions, right? If okay, if it's overflowed, if rev is less than int minimum means it's more than minus infinity. The max negative value that can be possible, and rev is reverse is more than. Sorry, it will be int minimum. And for this, we will check for integer max, like if it's more than the maximum value, right? Then we have to return 0, right? And in the end, we are returning um, reverse in integer format. If we will run it, it will run. Okay, it's This was just it's also accepted. No, it was a medium level problem. So I will mark it as solved. Right? We can mark it as solved. Um, Second, and yeah, we have now gone against our roadmap, right? And you can see like I'm more comfortable in these type of problems, like at this point. So we have done our second new problem of today. Name is reverse integer, and I think time complexity will be big of log n because we are just, or maybe big of n, right? Time complexity will be n, right? Yeah. What will be the time complexity of this code? In every iteration, there's a digit being processed. If number of digits, okay. If it's d digits, then loop runs d times. Complexity big of d digits. Space complexity. Example. So in short, um, just tell me in simple language. Can we say that it's bigger and in simple language? Yeah. Now give me a drawing of the code. Now we'll see the drawing. Okay. Example. X is this reverse value is being zero stored here. Okay. So and why zero will be stored here. We will try to understand that also. So first digit is this. We take modulo of it with 10. Okay. In the reminder, it 3 is left because when we will divide 123 by 10, then it will be 10 into 12 is 120, and we get in the remainder 3. So it is in the remainder digit is 3 now. Okay. Then in the reverse we do 0 into 10. Okay, 0 into 10 plus 3 because 3 is in the ones place. Okay, not the tens place. You can I think you are understanding. And x is equals to 123 divided by 10, that is 12. In the iteration 2, 12 taken modulo by 10, it is 2, like the second digit, right? Then we do 3 into, like now the ref has updated, so 3 into 10, that is 32. 3 into 10 is 30 plus 2 is equals to 32. Like this digit 2 is being added to 3 into 10, okay? And x is equals to 12 divided by 1, and now only one is left. Digit 1 is taken modulo by 10, it is 1. 10 into 1 is, yeah. So in the reverse, we get that 32 into 10 is 320, right? Plus 1 is 321. X is equals to 1 divided by 10 is equals to 0, right? Loop ends, X is 0. Check overflow. 321 is within range, return 321. And you can see it was 123 and we return 321, right? Okay, so overflow, basically, we can say that um, if the value is less than minus infinity or more than plus infinity. Okay, means our result goes beyond allowed range. So what we should do now is, I think that we can maybe we should just wait. I think um, I sum of two integers. Can we do this? A and B. But in this, we have to do the things not using any plus or minus operator. How we will do that is, I think we can ask it from Copilot. Now tell me how we can do this problem like without plus or minus operator. How can we do that? Okay, maybe bitwise operator, but in this math bit manipulation. Okay. Oh, bit manipulation. XOR gives sum without carry. Example, binary addition ignoring carry. And plus shift gives carry. Then repeat until carry becomes zero. We can use binary bitwise operators to simulate addition. Step by step diagram. Let's add. Binary A, this addition sum is equals to A XOR with B, that is 6 carry. Now set. Okay. This is the code. Um, while B not equals to 0. Okay. So sum without carry add next. Can you explain how this is being done? This is a bit of a trick that simulates normal addition into binary level, right? How normal addition works when we add two numbers, sum without carry. Okay, just we add digits ignoring carry. Carry. If both digits are one, then generates carry. Uh, okay, bitwise operators. One model with one is zero. One model with zero is one. Zero model with one. Okay. Calculate sum without carry. Example. Okay, here's an example given. So if we see, um, okay, in the binary format, six sum of sum is equals to A XOR with B. So six sum is six and carry came to two. 4, 8. 5 plus 3 is 8. 4 plus 4, 0 and 8. Okay. Oh, 0 1 1 0 0 0 1 0. Okay. 6. We get the sum addition without carry. Explain me like kid. Hmm? Like story. Imagine, okay, trick with Zor. Think of Zor like saying if you have one finger up, answer is 1. If you have both finger down, answer is 0. So Zor gives the sum without worrying about carry and shift. And is like checking, do you have both fingers up? If yes, that means we need a carry. Then we push that carry to the next place, shift left. How the computer writes. First it does dot, make a fake sum ignoring carry. Then it does and shift, add plus shift finds where carry should go. Repeats this until no carry is left. Boom. That's the real sum. Zor, which is 6. 5 got 6 and 001 shift, okay, which is 2. So 6 plus 2 is equals to 8. Now add, like we are adding, if I see XOR equals to adding without carry and plus shift is carry. Repeat until carry becomes 0. Like what's happening in XOR? Why it's showing 6 decimal and how 2 got into carry. Like explain this in a deep way. When you have two binary digits, 0 plus 0 is 0. Yeah. Which means result 0, carry 1. C 1 plus 0. So basically, addition is basically two parts. Result bit like XOR does, carry bit like AND does. While XOR gives sum without carry, XOR truth table. Notice this matches the result of bit of binary addition ignoring carry. That's why XOR is used for the fake sum. Quick sum. Ignoring, okay, ignoring the carries 5 plus 6. But why we have to ignore carry? Like, isn't it just like 5 plus 3 equals to 8? Like what type of carry you talking about? Like if it were 105 plus 117, then it would have make sense, right? Yeah. Normal addition, okay, bitwise addition. Result bit, sum ignoring carry. Carry bit. If bits are 1, then okay, it generates a carry. That adds into the next column. Why we ignore carry first? When is school? Okay. Column wise, yeah. 16. Then we write the 6 and 1 is carry to the next column. Okay. Computer is also doing the same. Okay, sum without carry. And plus shift carry. Okay. Sending the carry to the next column. Binary. Step 1 XOR without carry. Okay, 110 001 decimal 6. Yeah, different values will be 1 and the same values will be 0, right? Yeah, this is 6 because we are ignoring carries, right? And plus shift carry. Now it will be 0, 1, 0, 0, 1, 1. So it became 0 decimal 1, shift left is equals to decimal 2. Okay. This 2 is a carry that will be added in the next column. Step 3, add again 6 plus 2. That process, and finally, why it makes sense even for small numbers. Okay. Mhm. This is the XOR and carry happening separately. And what after that, and why values are being added into the 3 parts. Okay. Hey man, have you created any function? It feels like you created a function and also use unsigned. What's that? Hmm. Okay, unsigned means only positive values, no negative. Like if we carry A and B, left shift one. When we shift sometimes sign bit negative integer can be shift. Okay. Oh man. Till carry is left, right? Carry is this part. Mm, while B is not equals to 0, right? Unsigned carry is okay is equals to unsigned A and B. And after that we were doing A is or with B is equals to okay sum is equals to A is or B, right? It was integer or something like okay A is equals to A is or with B. Okay, and B is equals to carry, right? First loop until there is no carry left. Loop until there is no carry left. And here we are doing step one, find carry. Okay, step one. Like if in the bits it's one, then we will carry those, right? And it exclude those values which are which bits were one, but when we take XOR of it with the other number, then in the XOR the answer will be one. Then when both the values will be different, right? While b is equal till carry is left, loop will run. Carry is equals to b variable. Carry is being stored in the variable b. Carry a and b left shift one. This checks if a and b both bits are one or not. If both bits are one, then a carry generates. It generates carry, and this operator shifts carry into the next column, higher bit, right? Okay, A is equals to A XOR with B. It XOR it gives some without XOR, and B carry. Okay, now we store carry into the B. In the next round, it will be okay. Done it. Grand example is this, B is this. Okay, in the binary format, iteration on carry is equals to okay and of this value and this value. Left shift one means this we get 6, and when we left shift this, then we get this value, right? And this value is stored in B, and in A it's stored like this 6. Okay. Hmm. 0 1 0 1 and 0 0. When we will again take the carry, like okay, carry was that value. Now the values have changed, right? Okay, now we are taking AND of 6 with this value 2. Okay, and we get 4. And now in B is equals to 4, carry A is equals to, now we are doing 4 XOR with 2. We do that, we get 4, carry iteration 3. Okay, now, okay, we get 8. A is equals to this 0, B is equals to 8. Iteration 4, carry is this. Okay, the bit has become 0. So in the end, loop ends, right? Because it in the carry, it will be 0. Loop ends and the final answer is 8. Or sum with carry. Yeah. Like XOR is sum without carry. Kids are writing digits, ignoring the carry, right? And plus shift does carry, like teacher correcting and passing carry to the next column so that it can be added, and the final sum, we get the right final sum by adding the values. Repeat until carry vanishes. So that's how some of the teachers plus without plus or minus works. Okay, but we will have to understand it in a good way, I think. This is not much clear right now. Or no, I will just. Mhm. Okay, I think it was not supposed to be solved at this point, right? But we did it. Like we understood it a little bit. How can I explain this to a child? What Zor is doing and how A is being updated. What and is doing and B is being updated, and why left shift 1, and does it also affects like ones, tens, hundreds, thousands. I think it affects that also. Mhm. If there is marble in just one box and not in the second box, then in the result box it gives one. If both are same, then maybe it will be both are empty or both are full. In the result box we get 0. That's why XOR is gives us a temporary sum. Like remaining digits, it adds remaining digits without and ignores the carry. That's why we get 6. Yeah, even if we do simple XOR of 5 with 3, I think that will be 6, right? Mm. And is a carry detector. Okay, it detects the carry and says that if both boxes are full, that is 1 plus 1. Okay, so that we will take extra marble and put that marble into the next box, like which is all good. Hello, man. Welcome to the stream. Hello. From where you found my stream? Have you found my stream on the random search? Hmm. Yes. But today I will say that we are supposed to solve strings-based questions, but we haven't done that because of I think that I need more practice. Maybe I will practice that using VS Code or something else. Or keyboard. I don't know you, man. Like, from who are you? I don't know you. All good. Um, do you know me? Who I am? Hmm. Oh, okay, okay, okay. You came from another ID, right? I remember you. I remember you. Came from this group, like Vishwajit's group, right? Hmm. And if both boxes are full, it's okay. Next box. And if both are same, if both are not same, then we carry nothing. Hmm. Yeah. And it shifts that. But here we get equals to 1. Wait. Okay. Hmm. Hmm. Okay, okay. He's the same guy, like with which we are talking with right now. He have just came from other ID. Yeah, I got a little bit confused because nowadays some random people are also joining Discord. Um, I think the things happened because of that. But we will have to understand this, right? In binary, I think I should do a dry run of it in my notebook. Right, it will be good after the stream. So I will just take a screenshot. Oh, sorry. A dry run of it in my. Hmm. I think I should do a dry run of it in my notebook as I know about basic, as I know about bitwise operators, but haven't used them in this way before. Um, like I have used them in problems like find find missing number. Oh, okay, but before updating a first stack carry A and B thing is happening. Hmm. Yeah, yeah, I'm ready. I'm just free now to like to see the things. Just was going to end the stream if you want to show that, then we can see that. Big of fun. Okay. Send 5 in. Um, hmm. You shared me in the private. Okay. Hmm. But these things look very realistic, man. Like, the way it figured out like what the details of my face. Hmm. Blinkit clone. Oh, this is very good. And this looks very cool. Have you used ChatGPT for this? Now I will have to give you some points on this thing. But this one looks very hardcore, like very cool. It feels like it's a original photo of me wearing these clothes. Or have you used ChatGPT for it or any other uh, image generation app for photo? What? You even change the background in this? Uh, Thanks for sharing me the images. These images are very cool. I think I can use this in some of my stream. Maybe the title will be changed or something. This looks very realistic. Hmm. Yes, 175. For this, I will give you a good XP. Hey, do you have ChatGPT Premium, like from which you are getting this? Because when I try to use normal ChatGPT without a subscription, then it not creates the thumbnail like this. How is that possible? And I think even after if Discord has like depreciated the quality of the image, even after that, the quality of the image is very high, right? No, I am your thumbnail designer. You? Mm, okay. I didn't understand like what you are trying to say at this point. I am just used for your photo only. Okay, but you use ChatGPT, right? And that was ChatGPT's basic version, right? The free version. Uh, 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 you can do these things in the free time if you want, like if you want to make thumbnails. Okay, but I think maybe you should focus on more on like learning DSA because you are starting that, right? But I appreciate these things that you, Grok, okay. These things that you are creating a thumbnail for me. Like not so many people do these type of things for a creator. Like a beginner creator who is just a beginner right now, um, you know, but that feels very good, man. When people do these type of things for just a beginner creator like me who doesn't even know things and just trying to learn new things, it feels very good. Can you tell me like why are you doing these things for me? Like, like why you felt that okay, I should create a thumbnail for this guy or share it with him and show him like he can use these thumbnails. Like normally people don't do this, right? Like why have you done this to me for me? Hmm. At the same time, I'm just updating my Codolio profile. So I want to see that if the problem number of problems that we have done today is updated or not. It should be 71, right? Okay, maybe 71. Okay, so today we also gone against our roadmap that we were supposed to only solve one new problem today, but we did solve three new problems. Late night DSA. Oh, what happened to my eyes? Hey man, if you are there, can you tell me like why are you doing these things for me? Like normally people don't do these things for a beginner creator like me, who is just like being failed on these things and just trying to learn new things like these. And he's just a beginner. People don't do these things to a beginner creator, right? Like why you feel that okay, I should create a thumbnail for this guy. Why you felt like that? Yeah, you can speak Hindi, man. You can use Hindi. I also understand Hindi. Just I'm not trying to use Hindi for communication because then I will break the rule that I have created for me. Yeah, you can speak Hindi. You can. It's I'm comfortable in that. I'm not from South India, you know. Okay, this will be considered as a second thing that you have shared. So for that, there should be one. So now you will be on level 2. Mm, name is. By the way, you have a very good name, man. Like this name feels like very. You have a very good name. Akash Jamwal. Like the surname is very cool. It feels like you are not from India, and if someone says, okay, this is the guy, his name is Akash Jamwal, then it feels like, okay, this guy must be a foreign guy. Just if you are using Akash, then it feels like, okay, maybe this guy is an Indian or where's this guy is gone. I make this because I don't like my friends, so I mostly stay alone. Oh, okay. Uh, hmm, hmm. If that's the case, I think we are made different, right? Um, I also don't, I will say not like, but uh, not with them because of they are just like different, right? They just show us like different on our faces, and just when they are behind, they try to become real, but they are not real, right? Their real faces are something else. And you have also started fresh alone, so I hope you will get a better job one day. And remember me too. Yeah. Yeah, you can say that I'm started alone, um, not taking help of anybody or taking opinion from anyone, because that will just waste our time, right? We have limited time to do the things, so because of that, and eventually when we have to do the things by own, why we should go and ask it from just a bunch of friends or people who even doesn't care about the things that we are talking about. They will just give random opinions based on their experience, right? That doesn't. Um, Even I don't have a guide if I tell you, but that also feels like a strong thing. Uh, like I feel more stronger compared to what I was before last year. And those things happen when the friendships are triangle broke. Then at that point, even before that, I was feeling very strong. But when I also done that, I recovered from it very quickly. Like even like from on that day, after that day, I was recovered fully and feeling much stronger than before. But yeah, we do need some slaps from the life, and it shows you us the reality, like where we are standing, right? That's important. It seems I know it seems weird to you that I did this. It is a little bit weird because a guy was you came on the stream before and he did the same thing, but he was in a startup. Um, he created a thumbnail for me and which he was showing his skills that he can create good thumbnails. Mm, You know why I have just created a simple thumbnail for this because I just don't wanted to spend much time to just create thumbnails and focus just on the thumbnails. Just I wanted to started learning and doing these things. Because of that, I just quickly started just created a simple thumbnail. But after the day 50 stream, I will update that. Mm. Hey, what's your update? Like, are you feeling better now from yesterday? Like after seeing those videos, have you got like is your problem being a little bit solved or you got get more clarity on the things? Like are you out of from it now or like do you think that okay maybe in some time there will be a change in my identity and these things will not affect me, right? Even any type of things will happen with me. These things are very um, these things are very minor things, right? If we get scared from these things or do bad things with ourselves, then that's not the good case, right? In that case, those people will win. One day we will meet, bro. Okay, when we will have good jobs, and I will wait for that day. Okay. Um. So I think the videos have worked. Worked right. And now I feel that the videos have worked in a good way. Then it that it should be. Hmm. It feels very good when people come and say, okay, those things work for me. It also feels like okay I have solved a problem of someone like this DSA problem. I have solved this. It feels like okay I've solved this. Like today now I can watch some new lectures by this it gives us motivation, right? um, and maybe yeah, and I will be happy also. I'm more happy compared to I think trust God plan. Yeah. And God also wants us to like give us some purpose, right? Like there should be a purpose in our life. Like there should be a things like there should be a meaning to our life. Even you can mm, this is a book like maybe you can see the story uh, try to understand the story. Okay, for this book like Man's Search for Meaning, this is a very good book. And in this it tells us about like how we can have hope even in bad times. It is a book by Viktor Frankl, and like it shows that there should be a meaning in our life. There's a purpose or meaning in our life. And if that video have worked, I will after the stream I will share a different video, not in that context, but it will cover uh, the whole thing, including not just friendships or breakups or other things. like it will be a whole whole video for the thing in all. If maybe something will is needed change, then it will work for that also. Okay, like I felt stronger after that, like I was not following this guy which the video I shared you about. Do you know about him? um like from the past year I'm following this guy, like his name is Acharya Prashant, and I saw a video of him for the first time, and it was a very effective video for me. Like after that I felt that okay, my identity is being changed, and in a very extreme and radical way. Even if you go onto my LinkedIn, if I show you, I also posted that on that day. I posted that I now am feeling a strong change in my identity, um, after when I broke up with my friend, on that after 2 or 3 days after that. Okay, it was around 1 year, you can see. When I posted this. This is an upgrade log that I've posted about. If you want, you can go and read this. You know, I think it was around. You can see, this was not planned. I didn't try to impress everyone, but this shift, it's something I have deeply felt since June 2025. Okay, you can see these things like what I have right here, wrote here. You follow this YouTube channel since, yeah, yeah. I was thinking to start backend from that channel. That channel is very good, I think. Like the guys in those this channel, like they do podcast and create some videos about information about jobs or interviews. Those videos are very informative and detailed to know about current job market, or and these guys explain the things in a very detailed way and in a sequential manner, I think. I was also planning to learn backend from these guys. Best channel, yeah. Big, many of the YouTubers haven't like uploaded videos, detailed videos for backend things, but this guy has uploaded, I think, for every part of the backend, like every technologies that is used in backend, to till a point that is not available on YouTube, I think. Some of his videos are in that much detail that even people don't want to be in that detail way, right? Um, so what are you doing from the like tomorrow or like today? Have you done something like in which you feel that okay, from now the growth is again restarted, like started again? Check out this his two second channel, not your college, not your college. Check out his 2 second channel. Okay. Um, oh, okay. Question. This is the main guy. I didn't know about this. I think you have been following Shane's coding school from a very long time, right? Oh man. Okay, we are already past ending the stream. 6 months. Oh, so what have you learned from this channel? Like, have you learned some technologies from that, or okay, you mentioned about 3Gs, right? You mentioned about that. Um, Soon I will be starting JavaScript, and maybe if that's available on Shreyans, then I will for sure learn JavaScript from them. Wait, what's script coding? Coding script. Okay, this playlist 3Gs and many more. But maybe I will not copy the projects like the both projects. Maybe when I will learn JavaScript after that, I think we should try to create our own projects like from scratch. Like that's my advice on this. Like not just copy the projects that have already been created and copied by so many people, like thousands of copies people have created of this. Instead of just copying the project, we can just learn about the concepts, right, and create our own project. This plate is 3Ds and many more. So, do you want to say something else? Because I was going to end the stream very earlier, but we have started having interaction between us. And today I was also thinking to sleep at an early time today because I am being awake like from the past 1 week. I am being awake at a very late night due to what is going on in Delhi in what is being happening. If you see the news, if you are following that protest, because of that I was being awake at late night and watching this channel, following this channel news pinch about the updates of the protest of the student protest. Um, but from today, I was thinking to sleep at a early time. Mm. If you have something to say or like we you want to discuss, then you can tell me now. Or if there is nothing left, or you want to go, then whenever you need anything created, just let me know, and I will handle the YouTube thumbnails. Okay, so thanks for that. Mm. I also do use Canva for creating the thumbnails. Um, but there's a difference with ChatGPT. Like it gives the images in a very good way, like the people face. Or okay, good night, man. Good night. I was just going to summarize the stream. Mm. And thanks for joining in again. And yeah, and I will share you that video also. Okay, that for of that guy. That guy is very influential. Okay, I remember. Hmm. Oh, why not? There was a girl, name was like yours, like her name was, her name was this that you have used here. So I think I will not forget your name. Mm, okay. So what we have done in today's stream, we first revisited two problems. Okay, after that we solved three new problems today, and yeah, the first revisit was of the problem. Name was reverse string. We did revisit it, and its time complexity was big of n. After that, we did revisited our second problem of today. Name was number of steps to reduce a number to zero. Okay, we did that, and its time complexity was equals to log n. Mm, wait. Let me check. I'm not. Yeah, it's not. It was also log n. So the second revisit time complexity was equals to log n. After that, we did three new problems today. The first one was valid palindrome. It was an easy level problem. Even after that, we got stuck into that because of some new syntaxes, like for characters or strings, or maybe I think because of new functions, or trying to understand about what these functions do. But I think from tomorrow it will be in a right on the right track and in the right way. Then it should be explained. And like in the if we talk about strings, right? Then I solved this second new problem of today. It was a medium level problem. Name was reverse integer. It was similar to writing a function for reversing integer. Okay, but in this we were also given to take in mind that we have to control overflow. For that, we just use this extra line of code to, if it was being overflow, then we are returning zero. If it was being reversed in the required way, then we are returning that value, converting it into integer from long type data type. And its time complexity was equals to, it should be big of n, right? Reverse an integer. uh, Tell me the time complexity of both the problem. Hmm. It was a pleasure interacting with you. I wish you continued growth. Thank you for getting me through the that breakup phase, and have a good night. Oh, that was a very good news from you. Thanks for telling me that in this way, and just go and keep grinding, man. I want to see updates from you. You know, keep giving me the updates, like what you're going to start from tomorrow, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Feels very good. Mm, thanks for giving me this update. Uh, mm, okay. I'm commenting from my second ID. Okay. Now I'm welcoming to you the community of men's. Yeah, sure. If my health is okay. Welcome to the community of men's. Give me the time complexity of both the problems that we did today. It filled me up with a good energy, I think. Uh, okay. Okay, so for the second new problem that we did was its time complexity will be equals to big of log n in a reverse integer. And the third new problem that we did, its time complexity will be equals to big of 1 constant time complexity because of, if we see, in every iteration just bits are shifting, and since bits are fixed, just practically it will be equals to big of 1. Space complexity is also equals to big of 1. We will understand it in a good way in tomorrow's revisit. Okay, tomorrow's revisit will be in a good way, but I think I should end the stream quickly because I think we are now getting stretching a stream a little bit than required, right? Little bit more than required. So after that, after the stream, I will just go and watch those lectures, um, watch these lectures in a good way, so that I will be able to explain this to all of you and also myself, right? Because we are doing learn in public. This. Maybe we will be coming tomorrow with some good smooth explanation of things, like what is happening in the strings part, and with a bunch of new problems other than these just normal level of problems, right? This is main. Okay. Mm, so this was all the things updates for the today's stream. So we did revisited 2 problems and solved 3 new problems today, going against the roadmap that we are supposed to only solve 1 new problem, but we did 3 new problems. And first problem was easy level, and the other 2 were medium level problems. But we were supposed to do binary search problems today, but I haven't purely done that, right? It was a mix of old problems and some random problems. But we did, according to the roadmap, if we see, then I have done a string problem first. Okay, so we can say that, okay, this today's stream was on strings, right? So this was all for today's stream. If you, for now, you all can like the stream, and if you feel that you can consider subscribing to the channel only after you feel that, okay, this guy is teaching something good, and we are learning something from him, and or maybe this guy is giving some good value or teaching something good to us, then you can consider subscribing only after that. For now, just don't subscribe to my channel only after I say that only you go subscribe to the channel. That will not be a right thing, right? Um, you can consider subscribing when you feel that this guy is teaching something good or we are learning something good from him. For now, I will just say you all just I will highly recommend all of you to join the Discord server, and there you can share your daily progress, like what you are doing on a daily basis, or like if you want to share a part of a project, or maybe you have completed a project, then you can share that in the Discord server in the general section of it, and you can have get reviews on that, or you can have interaction with other members of the Discord. And I feel that, okay, the Discord server is growing now, and also many people have started sharing, there was a guy who started sharing, okay, he's starting 30-day series of DSA about recursion. He is also giving updates on a daily basis. I think he will also give update today. And there are so many other guys like this on our stream, on our community. So you all, the new members, can join it and share the progress there. Like, I'm trying to create a community of good people who will help each other grow together, and trying to create an ecosystem of that. Mm, and please do give reviews in the comment section also, like what things should I improve, what new things should I come up with, and should I change something in my explanation style. And I feel that I should also use Excalibur more for explaining the things, because we are just new in the strings part, right? So I was thinking to do that also, and at the same time, I think tomorrow I should go to the stationery shop and bring the notebook for doing the dry run of the problems. Right now, I think it feels necessary for at this time. And happy, yeah, this was the summary of today's stream. And you know what will happen when you will subscribe to the channel? Why I'm saying that? Because when you will subscribe, when I will come again on the stream, or maybe I start a new stream or upload a new video, then you all will get notification in your home feed or notification section that okay, this guy is online, and you can come again and see me solving these problems or getting stuck in a problem and trying to debug it, or explaining some new topic or problem in a way, and have interactions with me, or see me failing on the live and getting up again and doing these things, coming again and again. Uh, for that purpose, I'm saying to subscribe to the channel. But uh, joining Discord is highly recommended for yourself. Like when you will share updates, like what you're doing on a daily basis, then what will happen? Like it will give you a responsibility type thing. Like okay, I have a responsibility that I should share what I'm doing on a daily basis, right? It's also a good thing, I think. Um, so that was all for today's stream. Okay. So in the end, I will say that till then, you all have to just keep learning new things and keep exploring new things. Okay. And in the end, I will say that till then, you all have to keep grinding. Okay. Just keep grinding, man. Just keep taking actions every day, and the things will start to happen. Okay. Growth is not linear. Mm, yeah. Just keep grinding.